I'm back, bitch, come test me. Y'all wanna hate, that's so ugly. Can't relate, that ain't my fault. What y'all have on last shit I bought. Competition, y'all just wishing. Second my opinion, that's my mission. My first album top the charts. Girl, be quiet so the show can start. Into the O to the I say what? Oh nah, some more. Into the O to the I say what? Oh nah, some more. Into the O to the I say what? Oh nah, some more. Into the O to the I say what? Slide to the O to the knee, I'm high. Wire. What's going on, y'all? It's Milk to the night, and I'm the ghetto queen on this YouTube scene, giving it also mean with the gangster league group. And I ain't even gonna hold you up. What I need y'all to do is to get your mother in snakes.
That's what the we talk about, how clown cat. Get the mother in snacks. What I need y'all to do, get the mother in snacks. Get the mic and snap. Guys, I'm not fucking now.
Now what I need y'all to do is to like this video, whore.
Like this video out. Like this video out. Click that thumbs button right here. Click that thumbs button right here. Click that, click that, click that, click that. Click that thumbs button right here. I don't know what the fuck is that, but click it. I don't know what the fuck is that, but click it. Click that, click that, click that, click that, click that, click that, click that. Like this video out. Click that thumbs button right here. Wake up famous.
All right, now let's get into it. We are here to talk about Bad Girls Club. No, I'm lying. Baddies Midwest, but they in Hawaii. Girl, I don't understand the geography of it. But we here to talk about Baddies Midwest, episode of Nueve, Dance in Nueve, entitled Aloha. Girl, that sounds like a sneeze. Shout out to all my Hawaiian fans out there. I love you. I need to visit her. No, I don't. That's too far, and I'm not flying over the ocean with these planes falling out the sky like raindrops. No, girl, I'm not doing her. But girl, anyway, let's get into it. If y'all don't know, bitch, I do reviews, group. Don't be coming on here looking for the whole episode. Go to Zeus looking for the whole episode. Girl, what? Do they even allow full episodes on YouTube? Y'all slow or are y'all slower? Like, what's going on? Like, I've been doing reviews since y'all been wearing diapers. Bitch, I'm an old bitch. Girl, anyway, we're going to get into her. All right? Now, Rollie throwing chairs and she hit Nunu. Now, if I was Nunu, I would have clocked Rollie. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Calm down. Rollie was acting like there was a sale at Chick-fil-A or Popeyes or Kentucky Fried Chicken or something. She was hungry. Her stomach was rolling and boiling. Now, girl, what? Calm that down, girl. It's not that deep. Once you would have found out that it was a BB gun, calm the noise. Yeah, you can still try to get at Tommy, but the way Tink be rolling, the way Rollie be rolling, good. Now that she got this new body, or kind of new body, you would have think that the girl would have realized that it was a fake gun or BB gun, and she just would have wanted to run that. But for it to be so traumatic and like, oh my God, like I almost could, nah, it's too much. It's too much for me. For me, it was too much. Because both Rollie and Tink talk the talk, and like I just don't get it. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I really don't understand why they trying to clock it like it's a problem when both these girls acting like they paralyzed, going into the airport in wheelchairs, and they get up and start dancing and kicking and laughing. Y'all don't care that much. Not unless you just thrown off for the screens, but then that wouldn't make sense either because you're talking about fakery and people not being real. Y'all wasn't being real, but y'all was acting like y'all was paralyzed coming out the airport, having these two people carry y'all, and then y'all get up and start dancing. Oh, we in Hawaii, oh, I can't wait. Oh yeah, but we gotta address these girls because we upset. It's the fakery of it all. Tink was more on the realistic side than Rollie, but I think Rollie has been on Zeus for 19 years. So she understands how to carry her on, or to carry the phone, or to carry her meal so she can eat, or to carry whatever she need to carry like that, whatever she be. She know how to carry. And so for me, Rollie just puts on. Like she puts on, like the weight, how she puts on she just puts on. And I've been trying to figure out, girl, it's really not giving that. You don't care that much. And if you really do, where's this coming from? You know what I'm saying? That's me though. I think Rollie puts on, and I think Tink be trying to put on, but she realizes it's not worth it sometimes, and she knows to calm it down. For Tink, girl, I'm going way too ahead of myself. But anyway, I would have threw that chair right back at Rollie, and it would have clocked in the eye. That's it. Watch your aim, mama. Watch your aim. Period. And this whole time I waited for Jayla to be laughing. She wasn't laughing. You know who we did see laughing on the camera screens? Orna. We saw Orna all day long laughing. You know, I think with the real prop, let me go through my notes because I'm ready to read the hell out of Rollie. I really am. And her fakery of being pregnant, girl. I already knew that was no baby inside her. That was just the belly inside her. What? Girl, what? She wake up looking pregnant. Like, what are we talking about? But that's neither here nor over there somewhere. Anyway, Orna in the background laughing. I'm waiting to see what Jayla was laughing because she wasn't laughing on my screens. And the person that I heard laughing was Biggie. And then we saw Orna laughing. Not once did we see Jayla laughing. I saw Natalie laughing, though, quite a few times. But to be honest, I think there had to be some moments of laughter and jokery because, girl, did she really just bring a fake BB gun? Like, really? Like, here's the thing. I thought ran because she thought it was real. But once I realized it would have been fake, I would have whooped Tommy up. And I would have went to the club. Because it was fake. Nobody lost. You know what I'm saying? But, girl, these girls are baddies. And they claim to be that. Girl. Anyway, Jayla screams saying, what if she came with real bullets? That's crazy. That shows the concern for Jayla for me. Natalie is excited. She knows she got a good show. She got a good episode. So she carrying. And she realized that nobody was really that hurt. So she carrying. Mind you, Natalie been on TV just as long as Rollie. You know what I'm saying? Or longer. Because Zeus came after Bad Girls Club. Let's be clear. So she realized everybody fine. Oh, we fighting. Okay, Tommy did her big one. I'ma carry this episode. And that's exactly what she did. She carried her. Carried her. So much to say that, why y'all let her get up on you like that? Why y'all ain't none of y'all run up on her? Why y'all let her check y'all like that? I think it was one or two things. Or a couple of things. Or all things could have been true at the same time. Natalie realized no one was hurt, so she gonna carry the bone. Because everybody all caught up in a frenzy and a frantic like, oh my God, oh my God. Natalie knows she gotta hold the episode up. Because everybody is like all in days and leaving the set or whatever. So she gonna carry that. She doing her job. Period. Because if Natalie would have shut everything down, it would have been a boring episode and it would have been for nothing. So Natalie being the businesswoman that she is, I understand that side. I also understand that if I really give two about Tika and a Rollie, that it could have been easily, you could have easily checked up on her. Or both of them. That was easy too. So both things made sense to me. She dang for sure carried the episode, but also carrying her, it could have been a scene of her checking up on Rollie and Tika. Wasn't nothing that difficult. Now, I don't know if it was already, no, wasn't nothing that difficult. Y'all, if y'all was already late to the club, y'all was already late to the club. Go check up on these whores, because clearly they're upset. Clearly they're bothered. Clearly. Go check up on them. Ain't nothing but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Period. Natalie is excited, like I said. She carrying the episode. She tells the ladies they should have checked her because they know how she comes. Okay. Then she walks up to Biggie and says, ain't you? Biggie says, y'all know she crazy. Then she walks up, then Biggie says, y'all didn't check her? Natalie and Jayla get to the marquee. Now, Natalie and Jayla are the first to go. I think a little bit of what Rollie's problem is that Natalie and Jayla were probably getting along too well for Rollie's liking. Maybe Rollie was a little jealous or whatever. Maybe Rollie felt like she had to carry a whole thing with Slim's storyline and Jayla ain't really do nothing all season. There could be a lot going on with that big bag. It could be a lot going on. It just reads jealousy. It reads, I need a moment. It reads all of that. It just reads all of that for me. Because Rollie's mouth is too large, just like her, to be doing all this after realizing that it was a fake. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much for me. It's too much. You would have thought it was real. You would have thought somebody was in the hospital. You would have thought somebody lost an eye or something the way they was carrying. But whatever. She do what she do. Mind you, they saying him making fun of Akbar running, but they all ran. You know what I'm saying? But you mad that the girls didn't have your back. But you ran with Akbar. But you talking about Akbar. You know what I'm saying? It's giving violent streams for me when it comes to creating a moment. But she carrying it because even in life, she still got Jayla in her mouth. Anyways, then she walks up to Biggie. I said that already. Natalie and Jayla go to the marquee. Natalie is doing business for the fans. I respect that. Natalie promises the house meeting, promotes the house meeting, saying the girls are scary. Now, that was a bit much. Well, no, because I would have done the same thing. The bullets wasn't real. It just was it wasn't real. Why we carrying? It just wasn't. Nobody heard, even Tinka was laughing in the moment. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I just don't understand why it's really that big of a deal. It just ain't for me. For me. It just ain't. Natalie promotes the girls are not there, saying, oh, they scary. Oh, what's going on? She on live. Jayla holding up the phone. Natalie doing her biz naive. Because at the end of the day, these fans pay money to come see them. She not about that. If you start carrying this this thing where you missing bookings, it's bad. It's bad, sis. It's bad. I don't know if Rollie get bookings. I never see her flyers and stuff where she going out to clubs like all these other girls doing. Do she get bookings? I never see her. Biggie shows up next. When she goes through something, everyone still goes out. So Biggie, when she rolls up to the club, she like, look, I did my 1-2. I checked on whoever I need to check on. But I'm coming to the club because when I go through stuff, people still go to the club. I know that's right. And again, ain't nobody hospitalized. So let's go get that shmoney. All right? New Summer, Pretty P, Jasmine, Dolly, they all show up at the club. Everyone says it's about their business. Scotty shows up. Scotty says she made sure people was cool or whatever the case may be, but she still needs to go to the club. Scotty, Natalie, and Jayla talk the next day. Scotty says Rollie and Tink are upset with them. They say, well, Scotty, you went out too, so why they not mad at you? She said, I don't know. Ooh, clock it. It's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy. If I look like Rollie and Tinka, I would be mad too. But I don't look like them because I'm a bad bitch. Hey, what? The only one I can stand next to me, the mother Simone Queen, is Jay Talama. Jay Talama. What? Jay Talama. What? Girl, let's get a season where Jay Talama. Sapphire, London, Low London, like some baddies, some real baddies. You know what I'm saying, girl? There's a couple of other baddies, but they all been hanging out, like the Pretty Broads been hanging out with each other. Shout out to the Pretty Broads, because I would have been on that show too. Rollie can't come, and Tinka need to fire her skin color first. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just me. Okay. Jayla says she didn't laugh about anything, and what is the problem? I'm like, Jayla, you better run it. Jayla, you better run it, girl. Jayla was kind of mute this whole episode, though. It was like a lot of Natalie going back and forth with, I'm going to get to that argument. I'm going to get to her. Akbar leaves the show. The trauma of the real Pew Pew was too much for her. I get it. And it makes sense to me. That's the only thing that made sense was Akbar. That's the only one, and the only thing that made sense was Akbar leaving the show. They go to Hawaii. Rollie and Tinka get pushed out in them wheelchairs, and they live in the laps of luxury, acting like they've realized, but they not. They get up, start dancing. Yeah, we in Hawaii, but we still mad. Girl, it's pushing the narrative for me. Let's be clear. Rollie ain't got nothing else to talk about because Slim going, so now she gonna make up this, oh, I'm so mad, oh, I'm butthurt, oh. I guarantee you, if Rollie wasn't pew that, she would have went to the club too. Period. She would have went to the club too. She would have. Didn't she go out after she had surgery? Like right after she had surgery, didn't she come back on the show? Right after she had surgery, wasn't she yelling and bucking out on her? Girl, bye. Rollie lived for a moment, and this was hers. At least she tried to make it hers. Tika and Rollie say they mad about Jayla laughing. Girl, bye. Y'all just jealous. Rollie unfollowed Natalie and Jayla. Girl, bye. Who cares? Natalie says why she still went to the club. Girl, I don't blame her. I would have still went to the club too. It just would have been that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Natalie says Rollie line is, this is a job. We aren't friends. We are here to work. And then Natalie says, yeah, me too. But you know what I'm saying? So Rollie got this thing the last couple episodes throwing stuff back in Natalie face. Natalie throwing stuff back in Rollie face. It is what it is. Not many people call out Rollie. I like, we scared of her. Girl, what? Shall I let it be known? Diamond ready to run it with Rollie. I don't know if even Slim, because I remember seeing a video where Slim said she wasn't going to the reunion. It wouldn't make no sense for Slim to go to the reunion anyway, because she can't beat up nobody. But Diamond says she ready to run it with Rollie, because she don't like how she treated Slim. Girl, Diamond, you shouldn't have left the show, girl. You shouldn't have left the show. I don't think Diamond should have left the show, but let Rollie tell it. Ain't nothing wrong with her family member, and Diamond just went to a booking. Couldn't have been that much of a booking, to be quite honest, because don't they all get paid more being on the season than going to a booking? Something don't sound right with that, with what Rollie was saying. It don't sound right. Do it sound right, they are? It don't sound right to me. Natalie said, Pretty P says once she realized that the Pyum Pyum was fake, she got over it. Facts. Pretty P also acknowledged that she been Pyum Pyum twice. So her and Akbar are different. She stayed, Akbar left. But for Rollie and Tinker to be carrying the way they're carrying, it gives we need a storyline and we need to carry this throughout the season. That's what it gives. It really does. It's a mess. It's a mess. But shout out to Pretty P for being a real one. Rollie and Tinker says Natalie saying people are scary online was not cool. They talk about Akbar running. Akbar still, Tinker says she still want to run with Akbar. Okay. Natalie says she giving $20K to one of the OGs to throw one of the new G's in the pool. Scotty clocks her on the confessional and says, girl, why don't you throw them in the pool? You always want us to do your dirty work. She should have said that to Natalie face. Because it seemed like the only one that's really clocking Natalie this season is Rollie. And I can't even stand the bitch. Hawaii Mansion was finally dope. It took 19 episodes and I don't know how many weeks for them to finally get into a house that's suited for them. Suited for the Baddies franchise. In my opinion, the house was cute. And it's still just the cast house. Ain't that crazy? Now, I know I usually be talking about 2 ways with Erica Mena on this particular review, but while I'm doing this review is when they wanted to drop the episode. But, girl. Okay. All the girls get to the mansion. All the girls pick their rooms. All the girls look cute, except for a couple of them. And Rollie and Tika roll up in the mansion, and you can cut the air in the room with a knife. Like, the tension is thick. Like, I don't know if y'all really know, but the tension is thick. Like, what? It is. Natalie says everyone get a hug by us. Rollie, come on. Girl, you ain't getting no hug. You ain't getting no hug. You ain't getting no hug, itch. You ain't getting no hug, itch. Natalie like, who is a itch? Rollie like, you are. Natalie ain't do nothing about it. Then Rollie gonna be like, don't worry, ain't nobody gonna fight you. Girl, what? Girl, what? Is Natalie scared of Rollie? Is Natalie scared of Tink? I'm lost. I don't understand it if she is. Because why would Rollie have to say, don't worry, ain't nobody gonna hit you? I want you to hit me. I want you to. I want you to. Go ahead and do her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? What? I don't know about y'all, but I think Jayla and Natalie could beat up Rollie and Tink. I don't know about y'all. I want y'all to leave a comment below. Let me know. Who do you think will win in the battle? Tinka and Rollie versus Jayla and Natalie. I'm giving it to Jayla and Natalie. Let's be clear. Jayla already whooped on Rollie, and Rollie admitted that she got her butt whooped. Don't tell me now that she lost the weight that she gonna do better. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that, because I don't see it happening. I think Jayla and Natalie would whoop Tinka and Rollie. Let's be clear. All right. All right. Natalie says everyone gets a hug but us. Natalie says, who's that bitch? Rollie. She goes on and talk about, she talk about a lot of stuff. She carrying. Then she brings up stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the audience or nothing to do with the show. She throws Scotty under the bus for talking about she going to bookings in the Jets or whatever, talking about Natalie, I guess. I can understand what the hell they was talking about. But someone made it her problem, and Scotty didn't like that at all. And you know, Rollie carrying like she not trying to be on next season. Rollie carrying like she not doing her job. Rollie carrying like she don't be on social media talking about, I don't mind being a villain. I love being a villain. Girl, sit your down. Oh, you already sitting down. Girl, what? It feels like Rollie don't know if she coming or going. For me, it is giving that. It's giving that. She don't know if she coming or going. For real. Rollie is not that real girl. You will be back next season. That's what I was saying. It's giving like, girl, are you really, you're not that mad. You're not that mad. You're not that mad. Scotty confesses to Tink. Tinka says Summer is weird. Tinka goes to check up on Scotty. They have a little talking moment. Summer shows up and Anna goes up to address Summer. Summer hits Anna and her, girl, all hell breaks loose when Summer hit Anna. And it was like a natural reflex for Scotty because Summer was picking on Scotty already. And Scotty wanted to pop off, but you know, Scotty is in her miscongeniality era. And I like Scotty. Like, she not mute. She speak up for herself. I like that. I like her. When it came to Rollie, not so much. But when it comes to Summer, she's speaking it. I think it was like a natural reflex for Scotty to pounce on Summer while Summer was hitting Anna. Because Anna came up there on behest of Scotty. So when Summer just all of a sudden started hitting, Anna, Scotty was like, we're not having that. And it become a tag team situation. Now, Summer got the best of Anna. No cap. Summer got the best of Anna. Summer didn't get the best of Scotty, though. She didn't. Summer didn't get the best of Scotty. But girl, in my mind, I was like, where's Dolly? Where's Summer's assistant, Dolly? And where's the bullish girl, the lesbian? She looked mannish. Where is she at? The one that played basketball? Girl, and don't know how to dress for these confessionals. Where's she at? Lexicon. Child, and the next one, she come up and she attack Anna. She go after Anna because, you know, Anna and Scotty end up jumping Summer. Girl, it's a mess. Well, Anna ends up jumping. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. This was an interesting episode. What would have made it better is if Tommy walked in the mansion. That would have been tea. Because I like to see Rollie unhinged. And I like to see Tinka shades of color, like her skin tone change. Like she a chameleon. Like I like to see that. These girls are easily frazzled, easily ruffled. Pretty P is a new G, and she said once she realized that the Pew Pew was fake, she was going to the club. I know that's real. That makes sense. Rollie and Tinka having this whole thing over a beef, it's not that deep. It really isn't. It really isn't. People are dealing with much worse. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and what you thought about this particular episode. Girl, it was a mess, girl. It was a mess. It was a mess, girl. It was a mess. Like, it was a mess. Anyway, leave your comments below. Love you. Later.